All right. Hey, it's Lisa Adams from Fresh Air Careers again. Wanted to talk to you today. Let's do LinkedIn part two. We talked last time about just some quick tips to get your LinkedIn profile started, and that was with the name, professional headline. Just a quick, I give you a really quick tip on the summary and specialties and skills. So let's spend a little time on maybe some fine tuning of your LinkedIn profile. Um, First off, you have an opportunity to make sure that your profile is public, and I would always strongly recommend doing that. If you keep it private, why even bother being on LinkedIn? It's really a networking tool, and it's supposed to get your name and your brand out there. And if you keep it private, nobody's going to see it or know that you even exist. So, and as it is, it already takes a bit of work to make sure that you're seen on the search results. So let's make sure your LinkedIn profile is public. And also the URL that you can utilize for that LinkedIn profile, you can change that URL. So I highly recommend customizing that URL. So it says LinkedIn, and then I think it says PUB, and then you can pick your name or a unique code that everybody knows you by. So I would totally go by your name and get that customized URL as close to just your plain, first and last name as you possibly can with no numbers or anything else like that. And then that's something that you can add to your signature file in your email. You add it to your resume. You can put that everywhere. So that's always bringing people back to your LinkedIn profile to see more about you. It's always a great thing. So definitely URL customized. Another thing to do is do a complete fill-in of your LinkedIn profile, and but I would keep your job description pieces pretty brief and accomplishments focused. So the jobs that you really want to have stand out in your history, that maybe the experience from there is really what you want to apply for your future changes. Absolutely, have that be brief and accomplishment focused, very similar to what I mentioned in my resume tips videos. Numbers, numbers, numbers. They always speak volumes. Also, keywords. So, keywords that people are going to be able to search on you. For instance, if I'm in human resources and training and development, human resources is key, training and development are key, corporate training, corporate education, grabbing all those keywords that are trendy words that when a recruiter's looking for somebody in your field, that's what they're going to be looking for. So doing some research on that if you need to, and make sure you incorporate those keywords. That's huge. And that would be in your summary section, specialties if appropriately, and then also your experience if appropriate. Your experience don't need to go all the way back. I would add, if you have things like patents and inventions, publications, absolutely add those in there. There is a section for that. And also, if you have, if for instance you created something and you have a slideshow of that product, absolutely add that in with LinkedIn with the SlideShare utility. So some great pieces there. So just a couple quick tips on kind of building out your LinkedIn profile. One last thing on that is to make sure that you have over 150 connections at a minimum. Get your connections up there and get in the habit of being on LinkedIn on a regular basis, even after you land your next gig. You want to be able to keep your network up and keep building it. So always be adding to your network when it's appropriate, and these are, professional connections, but I've got friends on here too, because we never know when we're going to be able to share information or professional information. So build your network. Thanks, and we'll talk to you again later.